Welcome to Swiss Watch Expo. I'm Jonathan. This is Taking Time, and I thought I was supposed to be showing you a Paul Newman Daytona. What happened? I guess we're going to be doing the Tudor 2021 chronograph. Stick around. So I guess the camera ladies behind the camera switched out my Paul Newman Daytona, but instead they gave me something I believe is just as valuable because it's the 2021 Black Bay Tudor chronograph. This thing is all the hype right now. In 2021, Tudor released their standard Black Bay chronograph with a few changes. So there's a few things to it. It's not in proportion to a Rolex Paul Newman Daytona. It's the same standard Black Bay 41 case, the same chronograph functions, but they threw in their new COSC certified chronograph movement that they actually do share with Breitling. They do own the same movement company. Everything's made to Tudor specs. The same, reliability that you can get from Tudor. But with this one, you get 70 hours of power reserve, and it has a higher level of anti-magnetism. So you get, just longevity out of it. Going on to, the same stuff with the case. It's the same 41 millimeter case. You get the same faux riveted bracelet. So you get that vintage nostalgia look to it. What's really cool about this watch is that they actually raise the dial to be closer to the crystal. So it gives it kind of an overall different aesthetic. I mean, it's the same bicompact, date at the 6 register. And then they threw on the black dial, but it's got the white subdial. So it's a reverse Panda. The old one was just a straight black dial and was considered kind of like the stainless steel baby Daytona. Now, this one is kind of harking back to the Rolex Paul Newmans with the red on the dial, the red on the tachymeter hand. But another thing, too, is that they don't label this tachymeter scale around the black bezel here as a tachymeter. It's a units per hour, I believe, which is another throwback to the Rolex Paul Newman Daytona. Also, this is a aluminum insert. So this thing is going to actually age over time. It's not going to be like the Rolex Daytona nowadays. That's a ceramic bezel and it's going to be scratch resistant and basically never change. This thing, with the Black Bay being kind of a heritage kind of feel, vintage kind of feel, it's actually going to develop that over time. So what's really cool is that we just got this in. It's completely unworn, has the full set box and papers, and I believe we just posted it this week on SwissWatchExpo.com. So this is the only one that we have in stock. I know they're extremely popular right now. It's the start of the Christmas season, and I'm honestly looking at this as getting it for myself. So go to SwissWatchExpo.com or give me a call, and let's talk about it.